Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kaz. In today's episode, I am going to be unboxing the Funko Pop version of Nickelodeon's TV show Real Monsters Krumm character. I am excited about this one. I liked Real Monsters when it was on back in the 90s, when I was in high school-ish, college-ish, around that time, early to mid-90s. Krumm, I think, was my favorite character from Real Monsters. He was gross, he was hairy, he was just a fun character. So let's get to him and look around. You can see, first of all, I love how he held his eyeballs above his head. They were not attached to his body. He actually held them in his hands above himself. He's number 224 out of the series here of Ickis, Oblina, and Krumm here. He was a very hairy guy. Big feet, big mouth with blue lips, big teeth, hairy armpits, and he held, like I said, he held his eyeballs. But what I think is funny about this is that he is holding his Funko Pop eyeballs. The black eyeballs that your Funkos have. He's a little orange. I noticed here he's a little orangish. He was a flesh-colored creature in the Real Monsters universe. So let me put the box there. He's very squat. I love how the hairs out of his armpits are coming out of his armpits here. The Funko, he's got a bit of, that's Funko, naughty. Looks like you have some paint here, some excess paint on his hand. Didn't notice that because it's on the back of his hand there. The eyeball painter this day must have had a bad day because they have some excess paint there. Paintbrush went a little askew. I think this is funny because the hair on his body goes all the way around to the front, all the way around to the side there. Love this. This is great. Eyeballs on top of his head. Whenever these monsters would get angry, or not so much angry, but whenever they wanted to scare somebody, they would each do something different. Krumm here, he loved the nose too. The nose is that's hilarious. I love his profile here. This paint job is kind of bothering me, but I like the character. I love his little chubby fingers there holding onto his eyeballs. Here, I'll do this side instead. I guess that won't bother me as much. What Krumm would do, whenever he needed to have access to his hands, whenever he would need to hold something else, he would put his eyeballs into his mouth and hold his eyeballs in his mouth and just go about his business, whatever he needed to do. But I think the translation of the hair under the armpits here is really forgivable as far as this. See, that's gonna bother me, but what can you do? Look at his feet there. He has these almost looks like from this view. Looks like Fred Flintstone. Fred Flintstone's outfit that he wears. He has those black accents on his outfit. He has Fred Flintstone feet, little cankles there. But look at that. Look at those big feet. He is not falling over here. Can't go wrong with those feet. So let me put him on the turntable, and you can see a 360 view of him. Honestly, I don't think I can gush over this anymore. This is a really funny, great pop. This is one of the greatest, except for the Dark Crystal ones that I have. This is probably the best pop translation that I have so far. I think it's the best out of the three of the Real Monsters characters. I liked Krumm. Like I said, he was my favorite character. He was just funny, silly, kind of dopey. I mean, not the smartest one out of the three, but Krumm was a great character. Pretty funny. Just very original. I mean, look, he is holding his eyes. He has no head, really. He's holding his eyeballs over his head. That could be scary to most kids, but the way that Klasky Schupo translated this character is, I think, very original. Not really scary at all. It could be, this could be scary to kids watching this TV show on Nickelodeon, but it really isn't. It's a fun character, and they did a great job. Funko Pop did a great job translating this into a vinyl figure, with the exception of that black excess paint on his hand. But anyway, I love the Funko Pop eyes that he's holding. Very cute, very nice. So that being said, thank you for watching this episode of The Kaz. Please like and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Bye.